The Shark Deck.
Hey, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. I wanted to get this one in, and I'm not being a jerk, and you'll understand why in a while. Good news, Bobby the dog, B-O-B-I. Bobby the dog has been named the oldest dog on record by the Guinness Book of World Records. Are you a dog owner? You kind of know how long dogs usually live, right? Bobby the dog is 30 years, I didn't misspeak, 30 years and 272 days old as of February 7th. Lionel Costa was an 8-year-old boy in Portugal, and he got Bobby the dog. Now, at the time Bobby was born, Mr. Costa's family had many animals and little money. His father generally couldn't keep the new puppies. Bobby the dog hid in a pile of firewood. Costa and his siblings found the puppy a few days later and kept it a secret until the puppy opened its eyes. Costa said, "We knew when he opened his eyes, my parents wouldn't be able to get rid of him." Bobby the dog's breed usually has a life expectancy of 12 to 14 years. The previous record was an Australian cattle dog that died at 29 years and 5 months in 1939. Costa attributes Bobby's longevity to living in calm countryside, never having been chained or kept on a leash, and always eating human food. Of course, our love and affection throughout his life has also helped. They add, Bobby still loves walks, but age is taking its toll. The dog is almost 31, man. He's less adventurous, his fur is thinning, his eyesight is worsened, and he needs more rest than he used to. Guinness Book of World Records described Bobby's story as miraculous. God love you, Bobby. Good news if you lost your wallet. Hopefully it was found by Delavante Johnson, a 19-year-old who returned it to a complete stranger. He found Dee Harkrider's wallet in a Walmart shopping cart. She's a grandmother of 7. He's 19. People asked Johnson, why'd you bother tracking Harkrider down? He said he was simply brought up to do the right thing. The way I was raised, you don't take something that's not yours. You just got to be honest. There's no telling what the outcome might be. If you do good things will follow. Harkrider didn't even know she had lost her wallet. She had gone into Walmart to buy 3 gallons of washer fluid. She loaded the backseat of her car and drove away. A couple minutes later, Johnson pulled up, spotted the wallet. He pocketed it, entered the store to withdraw money for a tire repair. He didn't know what to do. He said, I didn't know if she was going to come back to Walmart looking for a wallet that wasn't there. If they would have watched the cameras and seen I picked up a wallet, the police would have been at my house. So they worked it out. They met up at a restaurant. Harkrider said, when he got there, I jumped out of my car and I said, I'm going to take a picture so I can put it on Facebook. I gave him a big old hug. Harkrider also gave Johnson $20. Hey, good news if you're a fish and you're looking at a picture going, is that me? Good news, it is you, fish. A research team by specially appointed Professor Masanori Koda from the Graduate School of Science at the Osaka Metropolitan University, that's an impressive title, has demonstrated that fish think, hey, that's me, when they see themselves in a picture. They use a type of fish called a cleaner fish, which are known to be able to recognize themselves in mirrors and regularly attack unfamiliar cleaner fish who intrude on their territory. Each cleaner fish was presented with 4 photographs, a photo of themselves, a photo of an unfamiliar cleaner, a photo of their own face on an unfamiliar cleaner's body. Wow, that must fry their brains. And a photo of an unfamiliar cleaner's face on their own body. Interestingly, the cleaner fish did not attack photos with their own faces, but did attack those with faces of unfamiliar cleaner fish. These results indicate that the cleaner fish determined who was in the photo based on the face in the photo, but not the body, in a similar way that humans do. Hey, good news. After the Super Bowl, they didn't waste all that food. The Food Recovery Network is a nonprofit organization committed to reducing food waste by sourcing and receiving donations of excess food from sources like college campuses and the Super Bowl. Regina Anderson told Today.com, last year we recovered about 2,000 pounds of food. They had cleaned up the Players' Tailgate hosted by Guy Fieri and collected cheeseburgers, chicken wings, and plenty of fresh seafood.
I'm Bud Mishkin. My podcast, Before the Cheering Started, is all about the journey to success, the early years, the obstacles overcome, bad jobs, the before the cheering started years. It's Steven Van Zandt quitting the music business and working construction. It's Bob Costas, long before a network gig, calling minor league hockey. It's Marta Kaufman and David Crane, selling ink toner over the phone before creating a cultural phenomenon, the TV show Friends. Before the Cheering Started with me, Bud Mishkin. Join us for the journey.
I have been mentioning that as I put this show together, there's a lot of McDonald's stories for some reason, and here's one. McDonald's has pledged to remove an advertisement for its new McCrispy chicken sandwich. Why, Johnny Mac? Why are they taking down the ad for the McCrispy chicken sandwich? It was placed next to a crematorium. One woman whose mother-in-law was cremated at the crematorium said, "Although I can see the funny side of the ad, it's tasteless, and I'm sure some grieving family members won't like to see it when visiting the area for the funeral and cremation of a loved one." The ad agency says they weren't aware that the bus stop ad was next to a crematorium, and in light of the concerns raised by the locals, they've asked for their ad to be removed. Some online users found the ad to be darkly comical. One wrote on Facebook, "My parents are in this crematorium. My old man had a brilliant sense of humor. I'm sure he would have chuckled at this." Someone else wrote, "Well, that'll get him plenty of more notice." Another added, "Thank God it wasn't advertising Burger King and being flame grilled." Oh, that's your 5 good news stories for today. Follow the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your shows. You have a great day.
Hello, I am Mark Francis, host of Palace Intrigue, the podcast that delves into the daily drama of the British royal family. These short daily episodes cover the latest news and scandals involving the likes of Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Kate Middleton, King Charles, and the rest. From backroom sources to public controversies, we've got you covered. Whether you're a long-time fan or just curious about the royals, Palace Intrigue is the perfect podcast for you. So join us as we explore the lives, legacies, and dramas of the British monarchy. Subscribe now and never miss an episode of Palace Intrigue.